Hey now guys, what's up? Back with another review for you. Volume 4 Parable, which sees Galactus getting into a knockdown drag-out fight with the In-Betweener, covering 1988 to 1989. Issues 15 to 23 of Silver Surfer, annuals 1 and 2, which cover the Evolutionary War and Atlantis attacks. Annuals, Fantastic Four through 25. We've got material from Marvel Comics Presents number 1. The Silver Surfer number 1 and 2, written by Stan Lee, and artwork by Mobius. And the graphic novel, the Marvel graphic novel, Silver Surfer Judgment Day. Pretty much what happens here is a sequel to the encounter between Galactus and the Elders of the Universe, where in issue 10, he literally consumes the Elders of the Universe and develops a bad case of food poisoning and indigestion, and now has to vomit these guys out of his system or he will die. So Nova asks Silver Surfer to help him. He does, rather reluctly, because he's got other things to worry about, stopping the High Evolutionary from mapping out his DNA, which the High Evolutionary managed to trick the Eternals into getting for him so that he can clone and do his experiments. Super Skrull also makes an appearance. And so he decides, okay, fuck that, I'll go help Galactus. And that's what leads into issue 15 through 18. Once again, the Surfer, I'm going to put this down here. Once again, the Surfer has to deal with the Elders of the Universe, the ones who got sucked into the black hole, the ones eaten by Galactus. Turns out that the In-Betweener is doing shit behind the scenes. And it's interesting because I learned that Galactus is truly a god. Not just they say he's a demigod, but he's really up there. He's the third link between eternity and death, whereas the In-Betweener is that same link. He's the mirror image or polar opposite of Galactus, but for Master Order and Lord Chaos. That's the In-Betweener. So then they just get into a big slugfest. They're slamming each other's heads into planets here. It's such a good fight here. I encourage you guys to get this. This came out a couple years ago. Hopefully you guys still have it in your stores. At one point in Fantastic Four 325, issue 325 of Fantastic Four, he reunites with Mantis because he thought she died. I think in issue 9, he saved Shalabal over Mantis. So they get reunited in 325 of Fantastic Four. But then she's like, I got to go after the Kotati and leave my body. I just saw you, great, but I got to leave you now and go save my son from the Kotati. The Kotati aligned themselves with Kang the Conqueror of all people to kill Mantis so that they can keep her son. And of course, the new Fantastic Four, which is Ben the Thing as the leader, the Human Torch, Sharon Ventura as She-Thing, and was it Crystal or She-Hulk? I forget. Oh no, I think that's it, right? Yeah, who was it? Okay, who cares? But yeah, I think it was Crystal. I read the fucking story and I don't even remember. Or was it a She-Hulk? Okay, whatever. Read the book, guys. But yeah, there's a lot that happens involving Silver Surfer, Galactus, Nova. He's moved on from Shalabal and Mantis and is now in love with Nova, but Nova's the herald of Galactus, and she has developed feelings for Galactus. Galactus is like, okay. At one point, in the graphic novel, he helps save Nova and Surfer by default against Mephisto. 1 and 2 of the Silver Surfer sees Stan Lee at his most, I can't believe this old man wrote the story, but it was really cool. It basically comments on how we, as a society, depend on others to lead us, televangelists, bullshit artists, charlatans. Real quick, this is the Silver Surfer as drawn by Mobius. He's some French artist. It's a little cartoonish, but I think it hits the spot as far as where Stan Lee wanted to go with the story, which rings true with right now with Trump in office, with all these psychopaths around the world too, you know, Kim Jong-un and Putin and Trump and just, yeah. And actually, you know what though? I wanna read something to you guys because I think it holds true to what. So after the whole battle, he manages to get Galactus to go away. Silver Surfer thinks to himself, real quick, guys, it is madness. They thirst for leadership as a child thirsts for mother's milk. Surely this is why they so often fall prey to tyrants and despots. Why cannot they realize that the truest faith is faith in oneself? What has made them so desperate to have others show them the way? That's Stan Lee, by the way. Stan Lee wrote that, and it's a lot of dialogue, but I'll forgive him. I'll forgive the old man for this. I mean, the artwork is pretty. I don't like the lettering though. Ugh. By Mabius, whatever his name is. He drew the fucking issues, the 2 issues, and did the lettering, which I never heard. I never heard of the artist doing the letters, but he should not have done it. And this is 80s. This is late 80s where you know, televangelists, Jerry Falwell, Pat Robertson, all those cocksuckers who are thankfully dead now. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but trust me, thankfully they're dead and gone. It's just sad how people are sheep. I'm not a sheep. I'm a proud atheist, and I think you should be too. Don't believe in God, guys, because there is no God. So that's my 2 cents. The graphic novel Judgment Day just features 1 panel. No breaks in panels or whatever. It's 64 stories of. Hold on. It's written by Stan Lee again, but drawn by John Buscema. That's just epic stuff. Told. Still very wordy. Like, Stan Lee loves to talk, but he does love to let the artist shine. That's John Buscema doing that. Galactus. Silver Surfer narrates the whole thing. This is the one where Mephisto, he can't get Silver Surfer's soul, so he gets Nova's soul, and so she's leading Galactus to planets that have life on them. And Surfer's like, didn't you say that you were not going to do that? You were going to lead Galactus into feasting on planets that have no life. And she's like, oh, yeah, whatever. But Mephisto is the culprit behind it. And then there's this big, epic battle between Mephisto and Galactus in hell. Where is it? Oh, my God. Wait, is this it? Yeah. Yeah. It's just so awesome. They're just face to face, nose to nose. Wait, oh, here it is. Yeah. And it's funny because Galactus beats Mephisto like easily, but Mephisto's like, no, this is not a defeat. I'm letting you all go. Just go, get out. Actually, you know what? Let me read. He's like, he lost. Mephisto lost, but he doesn't want to he doesn't want to admit defeat. But he's like, yeah, take your herald and go. No mere mortals are worth the disruption of my dark and simmering realm. Yeah, you seek to trick me. You fight in a way I cannot. You fight in a way I cannot match. This is like, dude, you lost. Okay, suck it up, accept it. You lost, but he doesn't want to. I love it. Yeah, just a lot of explosions and stuff, but it's all on 1 page. It's just a page story, no breaks at all. I love it. That's pretty much it. I know it's kind of a short review, guys, but I really like the Stan Lee written stuff as opposed to Steve Englehart's stuff. Shockingly, I've always said Stan Lee got better later in life. And just his message of peace and love as opposed to war and violence, you know, it obviously stuck with him. And he said, you know what, I got a story to tell. I'd like to do it. Please, let me do it, Tom DeFalco. At this point, Tom DeFalco is the editor-in-chief. This is the Fantastic Four involved. I gotta admit, a lot of the annuals showed some really good stuff. You learn about who's the oldest in the universe. At one point, Reed Richards gives Franklin a tour of outer space. Yeah, that's the cover. The cover of this is from issue 18, by the way. See, 18 opens up with a really pissed off Galactus looking for some payback against the In-Betweener. In-Betweener. Yeah. I loved it. I liked it. I loved it. You know, what more can be said, guys? It's an epic collection. Should be in your stores, guys. Volume 4 Parable. This is from issue 17, by the way. He deals with In-Betweener, the Elders, Master Order, and Lord Chaos. Master Order looks like Charles Xavier. It's funny how he's bald. He's got weird, funny eyebrows. You know, right there. It's not Charles Xavier, guys. It's Master Order. And Lord Chaos looks like a freaking, I don't know, monster. Okay, so that's it, guys. Leave your comments, your likes, dislikes. I don't care. Whatever you want. But let me know what I missed, guys. I wish I could. You know what? I need to write. You know what? Look, I have this book right here, which I use as a mouse pad because my mouse doesn't. I have a fucking journal here. I could easily just like write down my thoughts and then, you know, I wouldn't have to stutter. I wouldn't have to scramble for my thoughts. You know, it's, you know what, guys? I encourage you to just read. Read the goddamn books, okay? It's awesome. I love it. You love it. Volume 4 of Parable. This is going to be the next one, by the way. We're going to be, this is Volume 5, obviously. 6 and 7 all have Thanos on the cover, which is remarkable because, oh my God, we're going to have like Thanos overload. Thanos, by the way. It's pronounced Thanos, not Thanos. The Return of Thanos, Volume 5, guys. And, of course, The Impossible Man. But, yeah. This is going to be what? Issues 24 to 38, which is actually the end of Steve Englehart's run. Steve Englehart had problems with Marvel and was like, you know, guys, fuck you. I'm going by John Harkness or SFX Englehart, you know, because I guess the editor, Tom DeFalco, was fucking with him or something. And also Silver Surfer, The Enslavers. So it sounds like a pretty short book. I don't know. We'll see. I love that cover. All right, guys, that's next. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, leave your comments, your likes, and subscribes. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. And happy Independence Day, guys. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'll see you in a couple days, maybe Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see how fast I read. All right. Oh, and check it out, guys. New epics were announced from February to April. Also, January was included, but that was already announced. For the next batch, I posted it in my post. It's in the Near Mint Conditions channel. So check that out, guys. I'll see you next time.